Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera, where today we're watching The Dragon Prince Season 4, Episode 4. I don't have too much time for an intro today. I've barely like half an hour recording. But last episode ended with Ibis's dying message, as Claudia was fighting with him, and then Terry just shows up and stabs in the back with the staff of Ziyard. I still don't trust Terry, but is that just me? Am I just jumping at nothing? Also, the Zubeia and Zim came by, and that was that was like a up and down kind of situation, but it ended with a powerful speech from Ezran to attest to the fact that, yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff that happened, and we can't forget it, but we have to move forward despite the bad stuff. Last thing, look, I got that haircut I promised that I was supposed to get for the episode 2 reaction, but you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. If you don't want to do either, then I hope you enjoy it anyway. Oh, let's just get into it. Don't forget to hydrate, folks. Oh, wait, it changed. Callum's now in here. He's the one turning the stone. After doing that comparison, don't I? Which is exactly what I was afraid of with him messing with the mirror. He would become another pawn of Aaravos, and the show is just like, ta-ta! You haven't understand what's happening yet. Book 4, Earth, Chapter 4, Through the Looking Glass. Alice, where are you? Oh yeah, this. Has been last breath. I'm gonna send an entire hologram message. Mean one thing. When was this recorded? Fallen star.
Well, maybe you might know that if you'd been here the past 2 years.
Callum.
Okay. What? She would?
Don't Callum him.
King
He's
Ezran,
right to be angry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm not on her side.
I'm afraid it's time. Zim, I know you can hear me. It's time to go home.
This is actually happening.
He hasn't gone far. I'll find him and bring him back.
Zim, where are you? I guess it's almost a little bit strange to see Zim grown up so large, yet still be so childish. Okay, you can fly too now. See, those wings are more useful. You still have your arms. Clearly Vern doesn't know how to do that.
We cast the spell to open the chrysalis.
I would like to see what's in this thing.
No open flames. The whole camp will catch fire.
What are you doing? Who is this random lady? This is a fire elf camp.
It's okay.
He knows what he's doing.
You have to go home with your mom.
Brown sludge tarts.
It's like, oh shoot, we don't have gel anymore. We instead
Sludge?
invented chocolate. We changed them all.
That only Bait liked. We need you to come. Climb on up.
Come on, girl. You're not being left behind. Oh, how did it? Oh, this is the first time she's openfolded her wings? Or I don't... Oh, that's so cool. Literally a thunder, like lightning pattern on the underside, while it's just normal on the top.
First.
Because
the fallen star.
it's the...
I have something that might
The fact of the matter is, like, if she's flying in a thunderstorm, people looking up won't be able to see her wings. Right? If you look down, that's cool. Very good design.
Put it out. Nothing gets to burn through the night.
Please.
Why are you being an asshole?
There won't be a single spark or ember.
We can't endanger everyone's lives because of your...
Why are you being such an ass?
mission.
Tell them to move to the outside! What the hell is this forced-ass nonsense?
I know.
Out of all the ways you could have forced this conflict,
father was obsessed
this?
This mirror
If
is
there are no
connected
flames
somehow
inside
to
the
evil
camp,
returning to the
that would
world.
be a generally
We need to
known
bring it
rule.
with us.
And if there's a lady had any sense of, like,
I hope you're
anything,
careful.
she would just say, can't we carry the flame out to the outskirts of the goddamn camp?
Soren's got a primal source of his own. It's called muscles.
Sorry. Just picking the whole thing up. Hey, and you almost pressed your scarf. I was waiting for where that scarf was. So far, the series has failed to have the urgency as, like, the first 3 seasons had. There's no clear, like, we need to do this yet. Which is fine. But I also think that means we shouldn't, at least I shouldn't expect a, like, really heavy season.
His name
Right.
is Aaravos.
Ooh, they finally said his name.
He was a star. King of the
Oh,
dragons.
that's a cool looking dragon.
The
Oh my
dragon
god, all these
queen,
people are cool.
Luna Tenebris. Queen Aditi went missing.
Yeah, Aaravos did something to her. That's what he was talking about like last season, right? Don't you know what'll happen to her?
The dragons had killed their queen. A young human girl uncovered a great secret of history.
Wait! Okay, I need to
Dangerous deceiver was revealed.
pause. She's from the book. Look, I haven't read all the Dragon Prince books, but I have seen this. Unless I'm being an idiot. Not only is she does she have a book, she actually is an ancestor of Ezra, not Callum, because it's the ancestor of the king of Catullus. It's okay. Making the books important, show. I get it.
It was one of the great ones, Aaravos.
See, is it? She says one of the great ones. Are there other the great ones?
Like a puppet master, whispering in their ear.
So it's not a new thing. He's been doing this kind of nonsense for ages. Nice transition.
And he was going to take Claudia's life. I had no choice.
See, when you're crying and blubbering like this, it makes me hard to believe you're actually secretly evil.
So much.
So maybe you're not.
Sleeping. She's just. How do I deal with these feelings?
I will tell you how. Get a grip.
Come on, Viren! You were doing it!
Oh, you ungrateful elves. Put the flame out.
Shut up, bitch!
I can't do it. I told you I can't.
If you won't put it out, then I'll do it for you.
Bitch!
And strong hearts.
Yeah, like
But
Callum.
he had an insatiable thirst and fascination with magic.
Like Callum.
Our adversary was literally a being from the heavens with vast and mysterious powers.
Wait, are you trying to say Aaravos is an alien? Sartouch elves are aliens?
With the other archdragons.
What is that?
We could not
Really?
risk a direct confrontation.
That would be insane.
We had to. Avazandum was given an enchanted looking glass, so
Okay.
he could keep watch.
So
on
there
Aaravos
is the answer
and
to this
make
mirror.
Sure he remained trapped.
It's so weird. I didn't expect him to die. I mean, he was
too
not
late.
last season. He was new, and I thought, okay,
He's
maybe
gone.
he could die during that fight, but he survived. He was like trying to feed Sim vegetables, and in the last episode, it's like, oh no, he's fine. It's fine. It's too cute to die, and then nope, just stabbed through the back. So some of you may have noticed that I look a little different than I did a few seconds ago. That's because it's been a few hours since I recorded the first half of this video, and I'm finally back to watch the rest of this, like, Aaravos lower drop, and I don't know. Let's just play.
You have Avazandum's looking glass.
That's it?
I'm pretty sure that means mirror, right?
Right.
So, yes. Lord
Wait,
Viren
no,
stole it.
there's not more
I
panic?
never knew what it was.
And you can see directly into the prison itself.
Okay.
It all makes sense.
I really kind of
In
hoped there'd be a
darkness,
bit more
gaze upon
panic
a
in her
falling
voice,
star.
but I guess they don't really realize that Callum is gonna get... Why mind controlled?
Sleepyheads, it's dark.
I don't think he wants to use dark magic again.
Vocare nimbum.
Oh. I mean, I feel like that's a little bit extra. Zubeia, you could have just, blocked the hole with your giant wings. But Storm Dragon's gonna Storm Dragon, I guess.
It's working.
I am a storm dragon.
Exactly.
I certainly hope it's working.
Oh god, I love her. Look, he's still in there, confirm.
Dad, we're
Turn
running
off.
out of time.
Turn the light back on.
The spell needs
Break
the
the-
sun's.
Wait, now the captions are also putting it backwards?
Chrysalis child emerged from your cosmic ooh.
Writing it backwards? Who did these captions? Why are they so freaking inconsistent? The first time it was right, the second time it's not the right words, the third time now they're writing it backwards. Holy shit! How do you have the power to just... Wait, could you do this the whole time? What the hell was all the nonsense with the bug? Oh god. Oh no. He's puppeting, that's so creepy. Your cosmic ooze. Whatever. You'll see this in the edit, the spells. Which means I don't know what they mean until I edit too. God. The episode's totally gonna cut before it comes out properly, right? Because it would just do that.
Zubeia.
Oh. Oh, Aaravos' voice is great.
And tragic passing.
Oh god, it's so creepy. Seeing it come out of Callum's.
So these are the champions you've gathered to try and stop me? They're nothing but pathetic children.
They're children. They ain't pathetic.
The whining whose father wishes he had never been born.
Ooh, that hurts. Oh, come on. You even said ouch, Aaravos.
My return to this world is inevitable.
Oh, come on. Now stakes are coming. What the hell is that? Yeah, they won't show it to us right now. Come on. Come on. Reveal. Reveal. Full reveal. Oh, so it is a butterfly. It's like a creepy person butterfly. Show it properly. Oh. Well, the mirror's finally broken like I wanted it to be. But not by him. Who is that? No, who is that? I don't know who that character is. Chocolate? And yeah, it is chocolate. The gooey fudge, whatever. Broken mirror. Bait in the scarf. A bait eating like a giant. That's that bread that he said bait liked. Oh, and oh, that is the best. Look at that, him just puppeting it. I almost want to like color that and make that the thumbnail. And that was Through the Looking Glass, episode 4, and I actually really enjoyed it. The first part was a bit, shall we say, slower, as it was largely just a lore dump, right? A lot of questions about who Aaravos is, why he is trapped in like his prison, why there's the mirror, why Avizandum even had the mirror in his bedroom in the first place, right? All these questions, and it was answered in this episode, which a beautifully little drawn art depicting the past. I mean, the designs of those dragons, the designs of those elves, God, I love the designs in this show. But showing us that he was a powerful mage, he was trusted, but he took advantage of this time of change who was in the hierarchy of the dragons to take out Aditi and, you know, cause chaos. Why, right? His end goals have yet to be explained, but the why and how of he got how did words I can't speak them, how he got to where he is now, that's been explained, and that's really interesting. And oh god, the ending, right, where they look into the mirror and it's like Aaravos has been holding back. He's been playing nice with Viren because, and just like, what's the point of being in the prison if you could just reach out and puppet Callum like that and just know? And it's like he pulled the creepy villain thing of knowing everything about them. I assume he's just tapping into Callum's memories to do that, but honestly, Zubeia, like, I feel like I would, as soon as he got possessed, I feel like I would have cut the connection by turning the light on. But that's just me. What I'm looking forward to is for things to really be set in motion. The thing that the first few episodes have lacked so far is any kind of driving force. Yes, on the side of the dark magic, they're like, we need to get up this mountain and so on and so forth. But overall, there was just kind of like, hey, we're checking in, seeing how the characters have been after all these years. But unlike the first three seasons have this ever constant tension because they need to make it over the border. They need to stop the war thing. People are chasing after them. Right? It's gone and on and on. Pretty much most of the time. Yeah, they take breaks here and there, but they got this thing to be driving towards. Right? They have a goal. The first few episodes haven't had that. But now we do. Aaravos has shown his power, his scary level of power. and now we have something to do. What? I don't know what the heroes think they're going to do yet. That's the problem. They don't know. Well, they know that somebody is going to helping Aaravos, but they don't know who it is yet. They don't know Claudia and Vera and all that are running around at the bottom of the same mountain they're on. Yeah, that just occurred to me. All these guys are having this conversation up here, and those guys are doing their, hey, dark magic transpiration down here on the same mountain. They're so freaking close, and they never even know it. Like I said, there was one shot in there of a girl who did seem to be from the Dragon Prince, like, extra books or graphic novels, right? The, like, prequel stuff. At least she looked like it to me, because I remember ages ago seeing a picture of her and thinking, like, oh, okay. Like, her appearance was striking, and whoever they showed in that scene looked exactly the same. And I'd assume if you're going through the effort of planning out this massive lore story with all this lore, you would tie your books in. And oh yeah, I totally forgot about that whole Sunfire elves and human conflict nonsense this episode, which genuinely frustrated me because I think it could have been done better. The conflict that we had this episode relied on stupidity, miscommunication, and a complete lack of empathy whatsoever. And it just doesn't make sense that much bad nonsense would fall into that bad of a situation. It just feels so... It doesn't feel natural. It feels like, hey, look, we need to... The writer is here to force something into play, to force these two people to come to blows and turn on each other. But I feel like if I would have written it, he would have turned on the flame, right? He would have had the flame going. She would have come in, and instead of saying, oh, I'm going to turn it off, I don't give a shit, and, right? She say, you need to move it. Pick up your big incense lantern, whatever it is, and take it out of the camp right now. Right? Move it, move it, move it. And instead of throwing a bucket, right, and not listening to anything he's saying at all, like, she tries moving it and knocks it over, which then turns the flame off, which then pisses him off, and then she's burnt. Honestly, that feels more natural and more human to me, right? More realistic than if they could find some kind of compromise or something. But they did this, and it's frustrating because I know that it's for plot. Because they talked last episode about how the conflict's gonna start up again, and they're like, nope, we can't have this be nice. And again, 2 years in Camp Town since they lost their capital. It's been 2 years, and you're telling me this guy doesn't know that there's no open flames inside the tents? Right? There's no explanation like, no, this has to be here line, which would have explained a lot more. No, he could have taken it outside Tent City, done the ceremony out there, right? Why wouldn't all the Sunfire Elves know at this point to be careful with flames inside this tent area? After 2 years. Fine, even if just a year and a half months, right? It wasn't built yesterday. Frustrating rant over. I just want to move on to the next episode because that was a really cool ending. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. What was your favorite part of this episode? Over here is the next reaction whenever that comes out. Over here is a playlist of my videos. On my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.